the player versus player, the zero-sum game that is blockchain companies competing against other blockchain companies for capital is not as productive as blockchain companies figuring out a way to collectively align and stack and then bring in fresh capital away from the tech giants that are the existential threat to everyone in the room. So as we get better and better at telling the story about the importance of decentralized compute, we'll raise more and more money to be able to feed to projects in this ecosystem. We want to write a check to every company in this ecosystem so that collectively we start to become very important and unstoppable. And Eric's gotten in my head just how dystopian a future would be that doesn't have decentralized access to compute, and like how that is a real recipe for a disaster and a world where very few companies have all the control.
Now, one of the things that I'm sure a lot of all of you have seen is the conversations that Mikey and Jesse have when they're on walks, and they talk about a lot of deep stuff sometimes. That's one of the things that I love, I get to do with my boss as well, Eric, and we actually started recording some of this stuff there, and yesterday we had a conversation around the difference of supporting communities in both a bull market and a bear market. And can you sort of talk on how Manifest works to support ecosystems and projects in both the bear and bull?
Yeah, so there's a fundamentally different set of forces in a bear versus a bull market. We've been through a few of them now, so we've seen these forces. Manifest is a number of things. It's a network that you all can deploy things to and interact with, but it's also a swap fund. It's a token treasury. We use that in a bear market to collect up projects that have value but can't raise any money, right? Because in a bear market, projects get really, really hard up. We trade positions in their companies and their future token launches for our index token in our fund. Our index token in our fund can be traded for compute time on our network.